Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, an endless onslaught of devious torment. Or at least that's how Parade Magazine described it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Feel free to join the audience if you're some kind of masochist. Audience members get a chance to die too. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game already. First question. Everybody has a role model. Let's see how well you know mine. What is Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle publication called? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. It's not hard, people. Put the poison in the cup. I was doing this when I was 5. Some of you didn't use your poison pellet, so I'll have to add a few of my own. What do you think I am? Made of poison pellets? Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. My chalices are dishwasher safe, so please do a load if you're still alive at the end. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Uh-oh. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. Never underestimate a ghost, son. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Alright, next question. Who wants you to watch him whip and nay-nay? Turning out. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important. What's the best Bill Murray movie? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Come on! Less righty-righty and more sendy-sendy. Answering was not optional. Your silence speaks volumes. Let's take a peek at those scores. Who's feeling the pressure? Let's try this again. What country does Hadrian's Wall slice through the heart of? this one? I have a surprise for you. You're in luck! There's a big pile of cash in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Think of this as a fun team-building exercise. Talk it out. Time for the reveal. Uh-oh, too many piggies ran for the trough. Dead little piggies. We're down to one player already? I haven't seen a derailment that bad since the time I set up my nephew's train set. Okay, here's the plan. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Alright, next question. Just to refresh my memory before I start cutting. If I cut out your patella, what would I be removing? Time's running out. Who said this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. I've got more questions for you. Who wrote Invisible Man? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Anything short of perfection and I'll kill you. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? Mistakes are unacceptable.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go up to that old solarium if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A game of wits, but with this weird guy who subjected people to terrible jokes. I heard he even had writers. Terrible writers. 8 people died. In fact, the Evening Gazette read, "Local idiot dies from being stupid." I have it framed above my toilet, don't you know? Horrible. And now if you'll excuse me, I'm late for my old-timey accent lessons.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in. You actually came back. My therapist says I have abandonment issues that stem from my childhood, so this is huge. Thanks. Okay now, first question. Even the greats have to die sometime. What disease is considered eradicated? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 11. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Great. We're all very impressed with your choice. Roll lower than me or you die. Stop, drop, and roll. I thought I told you to roll the dice. Okay, back to it. I was so hoping this would happen. Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Looking at that score, the audience might be dead already. Next question. Here's a fun little tip if you're into DIY stuff. What type of acid is battery acid? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience too. Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. Hello, guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. My collection is running a little low. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm. Get to cutting. Come on. It's not... Looks like my puppies are eating well tonight. Let's take another moment to appreciate this cool scoreboard, huh? How about this? According to LL Cool J, what did his mama say? Running out. Who picked this one? I have a surprise for you. Being a loser isn't all bad. Losers get to spin the loser wheel. Sorry, I guess the instructions were confused. Yeah, baby, now that's how you spin the loser wheel. Thanks. This is all I have in life, and you ruined it. Here's another one. What is the common name of sodium hypochlorite? Time's running out. Who picked this one? I want to show you something. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I do this all the time for my job. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. This was inevitable. Let's try another one. How many golf clubs are professional golfers allowed to have in their bag? Time's running out. Who said this? Prepare for your punishment. Fight! 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 You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Make your choices, but remember, cheaters never win. Just like you to throw up your emotional shield, and your literal shield. But since no one attacked you, it's time for your punishment. Oh crap, everybody's dead. I need somebody alive for the final round. Okay then. I don't want to hear any complaints about not bringing everyone back to life, okay? Anyway, back to business. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. African deserts. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Shades of purple. Can you stay out of the shadows? Goosebumps books. Let the darkness consume you. Chinese zodiac animals. shadows. I have to write some harder questions. Mammals. This is so exciting! Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria. The shadows are coming. Signers of the Declaration of Independence. Oh, this is so close! A real photo finish! Star Trek film titles. Hi!
welcome to Quiplash. If you experience any dizziness while playing, you probably won't do very well. Hey, it's all my favorite people. Oh, I would do anything for you guys, even help you hide a body. I mean, because you do that for me, right? I'm in a little bit of trouble. You know what? Never mind. Let's get started. Remember, anyone who wants to join the audience can do so at any time by logging in with the room code. Here's round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. All right, let's have a look. The first prompt is the best way to drown out the sound of a coworker pooping in a nearby restroom. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Your next prompt is, what NASA doesn't tell us is that for years they've observed blank through a powerful telescope. Get to voting. And next, like sleeps with the fishes, an odd way for a gangster to say someone's dead. It's voting time. Next in line, a very lonely Saturday night is just sitting on the couch with blank. Put in your votes. Next, a good joke to say while you're tied up in a basement. Okay, vote. Coming up next, what's that blue liquid in Magic 8 Balls? Vote now. Up next, the weirdest ingredient to put in trail mix. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. Frankenstein's middle school nickname. Vote away. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's start this show. Number 1 on the list. If he missed his shot, Luke Skywalker's backup plan to destroy the Death Star was to blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one, an odd headline to see on the cover of Cosmo. 17 tricks for blank. Ready, set, vote. Moving on, a great line to use to insert yourself into any conversation. Time to vote. next is write a really dramatic line for a doctor to say in a TV medical drama. And vote. Next up, the one job robots will never take from humans. Vote away. Next in the hopper, a weird thing to hear from your grandpa. I wish I'd spent more time blank. Vote now. Next prompt, why Santa doesn't hire millennial elves. It's voting time. Next on the list, a terrible name for a panini restaurant. Okay, vote. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. Everybody's in. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals, gold, silver, and bronze. Have at it. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze first. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... It's over. Let's see the final scores. Schmitty's my name, Quiplash is my game. And it's your game, assuming you paid for it. I want you all on your best behavior. Do not make me turn this game around. Round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Let's take a look. First off, Dennis the Menace grew up and got the new nickname Dennis the Blank. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next on deck, the wrong thing to say after farting in church. Vote on your devices. Next, the #1 reported crime in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Get to voting. And next, why Wolverine can't make a relationship work. Time to vote. Up next, don't talk to me before I've had my coffee, and don't touch me until I've had my blank. Ready, set, vote! Next in the hopper, an unusual reason to duel somebody. Put in your votes. Next up, why are sloths so slow? Ready, set, vote! Next one, Harry Potter can do a really weird and obscure spell that allows him to blank. Vote on your devices. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. It's round two time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Hurry up! Use a safety tip if you can't think of anything. Okay, moment of truth. First up, an item that never sells at a garage sale. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next on the list, a good first question to ask someone who's interviewing to be an Uber driver. Get to voting. bad thing to hear after yelling hello into a deep cave. Vote away. Next prompt, Martha Stewart's biggest pet peeve. Time to vote. Coming up next, a good name for a mint for your butt. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is a sign you never see, honk if you are blank. And vote. Okay, next one. A fun thing to do in a grocery store when no one is looking. Vote now. Next in line, your awesome new witness relocation program name. It's voting time. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Come up with the full name for this acronym. All right, we're ready. Hand out those medals now. Okay, let's bring out those medals. First, the bronze. Here's the silver. And the gold. Let's translate that into points. Okay, let's see those final scores. Schmitty here. Please stay seated until the game comes to a complete stop. Take a good look at your fellow players. These are your enemies. Crush them. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Clock's running out. Pick fast or use a safety quip. Let's start this show. Starting us off, what a lazy cowboy names his horse. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Okay, next one. The worst crime in Middle-earth. Next up, a surprising find at Bill Clinton's garage sale. Vote now. Next one, the worst part about dating a magician. Okay, vote. Next, the worst song to lose your virginity to. Next on deck, a clickbait headline about cows. Ready, set, vote! And next, the hardest job to do while on roller skates. Up next, a great way to save electricity is to blank. That's it. Let's see the scores for round one. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. cards on the table. Up first, a terrible thing to tell your kid when the dog dies. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next prompt. You know you need to work out more when you notice blank. Time to vote. Moving on. Some shower heads have settings like massage and pulse, but never ever set your shower head to blank. And vote. Next on the list, you get the weirdest image results when you search for blank. Vote on your devices. Next in the hopper, the most popular ride at a religious theme park. Your next prompt is the last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball. Put in your votes. Coming up next, a food truck you might see in Texas, blank on a stick. Get to voting. And next is a terrible thing to say while testing out a mattress. Vote away. That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Complete this word lash task. Let's see what you've wrought. Award your medals. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze, silver, and gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.